today's lecture we are going to start our next week components of vector and what are the component form of a vector. So in three-dimensional geometry we know that there are three coordinate axes, x-axis, y-axis and z-axis, and we know that the unit vector along x-axis is I cap, unit vector along y-axis is j cap, unit vector along z-axis we take a k cap, and we know that magnitude of unit vector we always get unity, otherwise one unit. Now how to represent the vector in three-dimensional geometry along the coordinate axis? So in that case there are 3 points A, B and C. Already physics मध्ये आपण वेक्टरची जी डेफिनेशन बघितलेली आहे ती आहे how to represent vector. Vector means magnitude into its unit vector is representation of a vector. So in that case this is the point A, their coordinate are 2, 0, 0, means OA length is our x coordinate, that is 2, OB distance is 3 and OC distance is here, take 4 unit. So या ठिकाणी बघा OA and I cap, these two vectors along the x axis, हे दोन्ही वेक्टर काय आहेत तर x axis वर बिलॉंग करतात, means they are I cap and OA bar. These two vectors are collinear vector. Means representation of OA bar we write here 2 I cap. Means any vector along x axis we represent scalar multiple of I cap. Any vector along y axis we represent scalar multiple of z cap. And any vector along z axis we represent scalar multiple of k cap. See the example 2 I cap. It is the vector along, या ठिकाणी युनिट वेक्टर मल्टिपल आहे I cap. It means हा जो काही 2 I cap वेक्टर आहे हा कशावरती बिलॉंग करणार आहे तर x axis वरती. Means 2 I cap is vector along OX, that is the x axis, and magnitude of this vector is 2 unit. Now second example is 3 j cap. Means 3 is a multiple of j cap, and we know that j cap is the unit vector along x axis. So 3 j cap is the vector along y axis and with magnitude is 3. 4 I cap. I cap is the unit vector along z axis. So 4 I cap is the vector along z axis with magnitude is 4. So what are the component of vector? So in three-dimensional geometry we consider a point P. या ठिकाणी point P plot केलेला आहे, and according to these three coordinate axes, coordinate of point P are x, y and z. And we know that position vector of point P with reference of origin, otherwise with respect to origin, we get OP bar. आणि जनरली बघा तुमचे जे NCERT, CBSE किंवा स्टेट बोर्डचे जे काही बुक्स असतील त्याच्यामध्ये P पॉइंट चा जो काही पोझिशन वेक्टर आहे तो P बार ने डिनोट न करता मोस्टली कशाने डिनोट केलेला आहे तर R बार. मीन्स इन दिस सिस्टम इफ R bar is the position vector of point P with respect to origin, then how to represent R bar in terms of I cap, J cap and K cap? R bar can be expressed as x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. Now in this vector what are the component of vector R bar? आपल्याला R bar हा जो काही वेक्टर आहे याचे component represent करायचे आहे. So we have to consider the vector x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. In this vector our coefficient of I cap, j cap and k cap, these are the component of vector R bar. Means x, y, z are called as a component of R bar. So in that case there are three component x, y and z. Means x, coefficient of I cap is here x. X is the component of R bar along x axis. Y is the component of R bar along y axis, and z is the component of R bar along z-axis. This is the component form of a vector r1. First of all, we take a screenshot of component of vectors. Now let's see the theorem number 4 is here. If a bar, b bar, c bar be three non-coplanar vectors, then any vector r bar in this space can be expressed as linear combination of a bar, b bar and c bar. So in the previous video lecture we have to prove two theorem. आपण दोन theorem already prove केलेले आहेत. कोलिनियरिटी वरती and coplanarity वरती. Suppose we have to consider three vectors a bar, b bar and c bar are coplanar. तीन वेक्टर जर कोप्लेनर असतील तर त्यातला एक वेक्टर we take any vector c bar can be expressed as a linear combination of other two vectors. In c bar we write x a bar plus y b bar. Our second condition, we prove that three vectors are coplanar, then their linear combination we get a zero vector, that is x a bar plus y b bar plus z c bar is equal to 0 bar. These two are the condition of a coplanarity of three vector. म्हणजे लक्षात ठेवा तीन वेक्टर कोप्लेनर कधी असतात, त्यातला एक वेक्टर जर रिमेनिंग टू चं लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन एक्सप्रेस करत असेल, म्हणजे इट इज अ युनिक लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन, त्यावेळी हे तीन वेक्टर तुमचे कसे असणार आहेत तर कोप्लेनर. अदरवाइज लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ थ्री वेक्टर a bar, b bar, c bar we get a zero vector. These two are the condition of a coplanarity of three vector. Now in this theorem we have to give three vector. तीन वेक्टर आपल्याला दिलेले आहेत a bar, b bar, c bar, but these three vectors are non-coplanar vector. So in that case बघा पहिला जो याच्या आधीचा जो थेरम होता त्याच्यामध्ये आपण तीन वेक्टर कोप्लेनर घेतले होते, पण या थेरम मध्ये थ्री वेक्टर्स आर नॉन कोप्लेनर. आता लक्षात घ्या तीन वेक्टर ज्यावेळी नॉन कोप्लेनर असतात, सपोज a bar, b bar, c bar are non-coplanar vectors, non-coplanar vectors. तीन वेक्टर जर नॉन कोप्लेनर असतील तर दे आर एक्सप्रेस्ड ॲज अ लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन. म्हणजे हे सुद्धा तीन वेक्टर काय करतात, लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन रिप्रेझेंट करतात, बट देअर लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन गिव्स अस अ न्यू वेक्टर. हे लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन तुम्हाला काय करणार आहे की नवीन वेक्टर देणार आहे, आणि दिस न्यू वेक्टर इट डिनोटेड ॲज r bar, means linear combination of these three vector is x a bar plus y b bar plus z c bar. This linear combination gives a new vector that is a r bar. आणि coplanarity मध्ये लक्षात ठेवा linear combination of coplanar vector is get a zero vector, and non-coplanar vector linear combination of three vector gives us a new vector. So in this theorem we have to prove that is r bar can be expressed as a linear combination of a bar, b bar and c bar. So in this theorem we have to prove this theorem in two parts. First is we have to consider three non-coplanar vector, and to prove r bar can be expressed as a linear combination of a bar, b bar and c bar. This is our first part of this theorem. So first we have to draw three non-coplanar vector. These three are the non-coplanar vector. Their point of intersection is same origin, OA bar, OB bar and OC bar. These three are the non-coplanar vector a bar, b bar and c bar. And we know that these three vector हे तीन वेक्टर मिळून काय करतात तर तीन प्लेन डिटरमाइन करतात. दॅट इज AOB प्लेन, BOC प्लेन and COA plane. And in this system we consider any point in this three-dimensional geometry, say point P. Okay. So first we write here, given condition is here, let given that A bar, B bar, C bar be non-coplanar. These three are the non-coplanar vector. And we take any point in the space. Let P be any point in space, and we know that the position vector of point P with the reference of origin is OP bar, and we represent OP bar as R bar. Now first of all काय करायचंय बघा आपल्याला, हा जो पॉइंट P आपण स्पेस मध्ये घेतलेला आहे त्याचा पोझिशन वेक्टर आहे R bar. R bar इज एनी वेक्टर इन स्पेस. आता हा जो काही पॉइंट आहे याच्यामधून आपल्याला काय करायचे आहे तर प्लेन्स ड्रॉ करायचे आहेत. प्लेन्स, ड्रॉ द प्लेन्स पासिंग थ्रू द पॉइंट P parallel to the plane BOC, parallel to the plane COA and parallel to the plane AOB. आता ज्यावेळी हे प्लेन तुम्ही पॅरलल ड्रॉ करणार आहे बघा, फर्स्ट वी ड्रॉ through point P, draw the planes parallel to the planes BOC, COA and AOB. So first of all draw this plane, and these planes are intersect ray OA, ray OB and ray OC at point L, N and M. So using this information, first of all we construct the complete parallel pipe. So here we draw the complete parallel pipe. After drawing three planes parallel to the plane AOB, BOC and COA, complete the parallel pipe. Now see, in this parallel pipe these three parallel planes are intersect ray OA at point L, intersect ray OB at point M and intersect ray OC at point N. This is the vector C bar. Okay, so first of all we write here the planes intersect ray OA, ray OB and ray OC at point L, N and N, L, N and N respectively. Now see, observe this figure. In this figure OL, this is the vector along OA bar. OL bar and OA bar, these two vectors lie on the same line, and we know that condition of polarity, दोन वेक्टर जर एकाच लाइन सेगमेंट वर lie असतील तर त्यातला एक वेक्टर हा नेहमी स्केलर मल्टिपल ऑफ काय असणार आहे अदर. सो in that case we write here, now first of all construct the parallel pipe. Now from the figure, OL bar and OA bar are collinear vectors. And we know that the condition of collinearity is OL bar can be expressed as a scalar multiple of OA bar. But we know that OA bar is the position vector of point A. It is denoted as a small a bar. In that case, where x is scalar. Okay, now see and observe this figure. OA bar and OB bar, these two vectors are also collinear. Means similarly we write here ON bar is equal to, similarly we write OM bar is equal to YB bar, and see in this figure ON bar and OC bar, these two are the collinear vector. Means we write here ON bar is equal to ZC bar, where Y and Z are scalar. Okay, now see in this figure, join the point from the triangle OQP. Now in this triangle, see in triangle OQP, by triangle of vector addition, by triangle law of vector addition, we know that the triangle of vector addition is initial terminal point of OQ is the initial point of a QP. So the sum of these two vectors can be expressed as a third side of this triangle, that is OP bar. Means we write here OP bar is equal to OQ bar plus QP bar. Now also use the triangle ONQ. Now in this triangle we also use the triangle of vector addition. OL plus NQ can be expressed as a OQ bar. So we write OQ bar is equal to, see this vector OQ bar can be expressed as a OL plus NQ. So write here OQ bar is equal to OL bar plus NQ bar plus take QP bar as it is, since by triangle OLQ. In this triangle we also use triangle of vector addition. Now see, take OL bar as it is, but in this paragraph LQ is equal to the vector OM. OM and LQ, these two are the equal vectors. So we write LQ as OM bar plus, see, QP and ON, these two are the equal vectors. So we write PQ, OQ, that is ON bar. So in that case we write here LQ bar equal to the vector OM bar and QP bar is equal to the vector ON bar. Now from the above three conditions, OL bar we write as XA bar, ON bar we write as YB bar, and ON bar can be expressed as ZC bar. And this is the vector R bar. Means in this first part we prove that R bar can be expressed R bar can be expressed as linear combination of three vectors A bar, B bar and C bar. These three are the non-coplanar vectors. Okay, this is our first part of this theorem. Now second part is these three linear combination. It is the unique linear combination. म्हणजे या ठिकाणी जे स्केलर आहेत x, y and z हे जे लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन एक्सप्रेस करताय हे लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन युनिक आहे हे आपल्याला प्रूव्ह करायचं आहे. आता लक्षात ठेवा हा पार्ट फर्स्ट पार्ट हा या थिअरमचा हाफ पार्ट आहे. जो राहिलेला हाफ पार्ट आहे तो आहे युनिकनेस आणि युनिकनेस प्रूव्ह करण्यासाठी आपल्याला काय करायचे आहे कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन मेथडनी युनिकनेस काय करायचं आहे प्रूव्ह करायचं आहे. सो let's see the second part of this theorem is uniqueness, and in this uniqueness second part is uniqueness. See, in this part we know that it is our the unique linear combination, but if possible we take here let if possible R bar can be expressed as a linear combination of x a bar plus y b bar plus z c bar, and we also take R bar can be expressed as a linear combination of x1 a bar plus y1 b bar plus z1 c bar. आता हे लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन युनिक आहे, बट आपण अजून एक लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन R bar ने एक्सप्रेस केलेलं या ठिकाणी कन्सिडर केलेलं आहे x1 a bar plus y1 b bar plus z1 c bar. And suppose that in this part, suppose that x is not equal to x1, y is not equal to y1 and z is not equal to y not equal to y1 and z is not equal to z1. या ठिकाणी आपण युनिकनेस मध्ये काय केले बघा, हे स्केलर तुमचे युनिक आहे हे आपल्याला दाखवायचं आहे, बट आपल्याला कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन मेथडने हा थिअरमचा युनिकनेस पार्ट प्रूव्ह करण्यासाठी आपण हे जे काही स्केलर आहे x x1 y y1 and z z we consider as these two are the different scalar. So in these two condition या दोघांमध्ये तुमची लेफ्ट हँड साइड काय आहे सिमिलर आहे. इट मीन्स our right hand side are also equal. So right here from these two equations x a bar plus y b bar plus z c bar is equal to x1 a bar plus y1 b bar plus z1 c bar. आता या एक्सप्रेशन मध्ये आपल्याला a bar चे जे काही टर्म्स आहेत त्या सगळ्या टर्म लेफ्टला ट्रान्सफर करायचे and transfer the terms of b bar and c bar to the right hand side. So write here x minus x1. These two are the coefficient of a bar is equal to, we write here y1 b bar minus y b bar, that is y1 minus y b bar plus z1 minus z c bar. So we can write it as a bar can be expressed as y1 minus y divided by, this is the multiply by left hand side, transform in right hand side, हा इकडे स्केलर मल्टिपल आहे राइट हँड साइडला गेल्यानंतर काय होणार आहे डिवाइड. सो x minus x1 a bar plus z1 minus z divided by x minus x1 c bar. In this case, after we take x is not equal to x1, y is not equal to y1 and z is not equal to z1. हे स्केलर जेव्हा आपण डिफरंट घेतोय त्यावेळी a bar can be expressed as a linear combination of बी बार अँड सी बार म्हणजे एक्स वाय झेड या ठिकाणी स्केलर आहेत, त्यांचा रेशो आणि डिफरन्स वी गेट एनी अदर स्केलर. हा काय मिळालेला आहे तर एक स्केलरच मिळेल. से दिस इज दी स्केलर टी आणि हा स्केलर आपण कन्सिडर करूयात यस. मीन्स ए बार कॅन बी एक्सप्रेस्ड ॲज अ लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ बी बार अँड सी बार. इट मीन्स दॅट आवर कंडिशन ऑफ कोप्लेनॅरिटी से ए बार बी बार सी बार आर coplanar vectors. Condition of coplanarity is, we write here, A bar, B bar, C bar are coplanar. And this is our contradiction. This is contradiction as our given part of this theorem is A bar, B bar, C bar, these three are the non-coplanar vectors. A bar, B bar, C bar are non-coplanar vectors. So, in this second part, we prove that x is equal to x1, y is equal to, we take y1 and z is equal to z1 is unique scalars. म्हणजेच लक्षात ठेवा ज्यावेळी तुम्ही हे स्केलर डिफरंट घेता, हे जे लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन आहे हे ज्यावेळी वेगळं घेतलं जातं त्यावेळी तुमचा जो काही थिअरम आहे याच्यावरती विसंगती निर्माण होते. त्यामुळे या थिअरमचा जो सेकंड पार्ट आहे युनिकनेस पार्ट, त्याच्यामध्ये तुमचे जे काही स्केलर आहेत ते कसे असणार आहेत युनिक. आय होप आजच्या लेक्चरमध्ये जो आपण थिअरम नंबर 4 घेतलेला आहे तो तुम्हाला